Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. I could still remember during the time when Emeka Ihedioha was still very much on seat as the sitting governor of Imo State. Well, the pastor, the clergyman, Reverend Father Mbaka, came on and mentioned the fact that he sees hope coming, and that hope is coming to bring hope to Imo State. How it will be done, he doesn't know, but he knows that hope is going to be the governor of Imo State. Well, barely 1 month after he made the prophecy, what am I saying? Barely 48 hours thereabout after the prophecy, the process kick-started. As we speak, Hope Uzodinma is the governor of Imo State. Well, there's another one coming in, and this is also the same pattern, the same way. Another prophet has also warned Governor Hope Uzodinma, just the same way Father Mbaka warned Emeka Ihedioha. Another prophet has warned Governor Hope Uzodinma that how this will be done, he doesn't know. But likelihood that something sinister is going to happen to him is very high, as the leader of the INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church Primate Elijah Ayodele had issued what he termed a fearful prophecy to the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma. But before we go into the news report and further analysis, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and the bell notification icon to get both subscribed and notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Alright, Primate Ayodele predicted that the Supreme Court may review and reserve its judgment, which pronounced Uzodinma governor of Imo State. The clergyman said he doesn't know how it will happen, but the governor needs to act immediately to prevent the unthinkable from happening. In a statement he forwarded, the clergyman said, "In what seems to be the most fearful prophecy of the year, I have called the attention of the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, to get prepared for a tough time. There will be a review of the Supreme Court judgment that put Hope Uzodinma as Imo State governor. He must not relent so that he will not see challenges." Well, I do not know how it will happen, but that is what I saw. And I saw the judgment being challenged, reviewed, and reversed. Hope Uzodinma should be careful because something funny may happen. He should get prepared for a review of the Supreme Court judgment. Recall that the Supreme Court had recently sacked Emeka Ihedioha of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) while declaring Uzodinma winner of the last governorship election in Imo State. All right, you have heard what Primate Ayodele has said concerning this matter. We do not know if it's, but he said it's fearful. We don't know if it is a prediction or prophecy because fairly recently, some parties have come up on that different platform, definitely not PDP, but they have started, asking and reviewing the processes involved of installing Governor Hope Uzodinma on the state. There are a lot of technicalities they brought into play, and they visited also the technicality of the fact that if judging by what INEC has said, some of the technicalities they presented was judging by what INEC did. If as at the time of filing the report of INEC candidacy, Uche Nwosu was the candidate of APC. Eventually, after the whole process and the whole, there was so much outcry and the rest, in the timetable of INEC, it was actually Uche Nwosu that was the candidate of APC and also the candidate of another party, of which when they started doing the court dragging, court hearing and the rest, people said the technicality was that Uche Nwosu registered in two parties or registered in two platforms and his name technically appeared twice. But now that's not even it. The fact now the young man, very intelligent, I must say, said if that is the case, then how did Uzodinma come into play? So a lot of technicalities may come in, and it's really actually gaining momentum. Don't also forget that generally speaking now, a lot of Imolites are really disgruntled over the fact that Governor Hope Uzodinma have not been paying salaries. While he may be complaining that there are really no funds, some persons believe that if you can't govern without funds, two things are involved. It's either you leave the place for someone who was, at least a lot of Imolites are saying, at least when Emeka Ihedioha was on seat, whether the funds were done or not, but he was still paying them something. Pensioners have been on rampage. They've they've gone on rampage, not once, not twice. The last time they did, some folks flocked them in front of the government house. Some people allege that it was Uzodinma's voice, but it was not founded anyway. While other people are of the opinion, Isopedic also have been on strike or have been protesting for a long while now. Some of them have not been paid their salaries for 8 months, some 7 months, some 5 months. So it's really pathetic. Generally, the feelers coming from Imo shows that they are very disgruntled. They're not really happy based on the fact that they have worked for their pay and they have not been paid. So coupled with COVID-19 pandemic, it makes it quite difficult. Don't also forget that this issue of recovery, the Okorocha hasn't thought that Emeka Ihedioha being oyster and bringing in the candidate, people's candidate, as in their candidate, APC candidate, will at least close or lower the tempo of being probed during the panel, panel established by Emeka Ihedioha over corruption allegations and practices and recovery of looted funds in Imo State. Okorocha hoped really that being that Hope Uzodinma is now heading that he's going to disband that panel and at least allow him to breathe some fresh air. So his utmost surprise, Hope Uzodinma is not even thinking at all towards that level. Hence, there's this alleged bitterness, fracas between the two politicians. Now, with that coming up, and with the fact that this whole guys Uche Nwosu, Hope Uzodinma, and Ararume and himself, and Okorocha himself, they all agreed unanimously to see how they can technically, allegedly though, see how they can oyster the Emeka Ihedioha, which they successfully did. Now, if the whole essence of oystering him out was for him to stop the probe, technically speaking, we're adding two and two, and now he's out, you still continue with the probe, then you got no usefulness, technically speaking, as well. So they are now looking at, okay, if this is how it's going to be played out, because I noticed all of a sudden that they don't see eye to eye. And one of the visits that Ojuzo had with APC members in Imo State during one of his lovely courtesy visit, he said that one of the things he greatly desires is when he will see Governor Hope Uzodinma in line and in peace and in synergy with Senator Rochas Okorocha, that would be one of his happiest moments, which also confirmed, technically, that these two have actually bad blood between them. And now it all generated from when he became the governor, and now he's not, supporting his personal interest. With all this going on, maybe in the realm of the spirit, Primate Primate Ayo has seen that something may be happening, but he calls it very fearful. I just hope that whatever fearful it is, Imolite will not be affected directly or indirectly. I would have prayed the governor that should first appease the people of Imo first by paying them their old salaries. They've worked for their money. They should be paid. If there are no monies, open up. Let the Imolite know that there are no monies and you're sourcing for funds. But I'm sure there are some monies that have been accruing for being, the benefit allocations given to Imo State being an oil producing state. Some of these monies reduce cost of administration, cost of governance, and increase, of course, pay people's salaries and see how you can make them happy. Already, they're disgruntled, they're angry, they're bitter towards him. They believe that a lot of persons believe that the mandate that Hope Uzodinma is riding on is the mandate of Emeka Ihedioha. So no matter what he does, he can't please them. But turning tides around and ensuring that there is peace, ensuring that the people are happy, they are being paid their salaries, and the state is being run well. Honestly, Governor Hope Uzodinma will have people's heart turned better towards him. But if the people keep crying for funds, keep crying for their salaries, crying for food, crying that Fulani herdsmen have been entering their villages, their homes, they don't have security, I'm afraid he may not have much. Once this process kickstarts, there will be more within his home and outside his hometown that will be willing to feed information as the case may be. Well, when the federal might is still with him, but don't also forget, if you're looking at federal might, Rochas Okorocha also have federal might and is also in APC. So the tussle may start from within. That general belief that the worst enemies of a man is from his household. Imagine APC fighting APC within Imo State APC chapter. Well, I guess the non-party members may be the one to enjoy the day, but that's where we're going to wrap it up. What's your take on this? Do you honestly believe that what is good for the goose is truly good for the gander? Do you honestly believe that what happened in Emeka Ihedioha's time may likely happen again? It has really never happened in that light, that one who carried fourth position became the governor and votes were accrued to him. Do you honestly believe that even the Supreme Court can reverse itself and reinstate Emeka Ihedioha? Time will tell. Let's meet in our comment section. Let's interact.